bomb guys, front standard 3, let's hit it. Oh shit. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna get it. And I'll learn
Wukong's gold Zotzi armor. That monkey was full of surprises, just like me. He had his way to linger on, and his belongings, too. They're set on killing those mongrels of a court. But we've got to snatch them first, or these scum will take them. I'll go find the other ones. Keep up with me.
Gold strong. So I'm literally forced to equip this. Well, I mean, so yeah, if I could just get his name and let's do. Gold armored rhino with thunderous horns and armor of gold so bright one can change four of the ground, quaking with might. A form of strength, no evil dares draw near. An unyielding heart forever held dear. It was well known that Sun Wukong, after being tempered in Lord Lao's furnace, acquired a heart of gold, lungs of silver, a head of copper, and an iron body. Yet, what many might not realize is that even his seemingly invulnerable body still could feel pain when injured. He was pinned beneath the mountain for 500 years with no visits from his underlings, sustained only by the mountain deities and keepers who provided him with iron pellets and molten copper. He suffered injuries from the Samdi wind at Yellow Wind Ridge, was trapped in the transforming gourd of the gold and silver horn brothers at Flat Top Mountain, scorched unconscious by the Samadhi fire at Withered Pine Stream, beheaded in the kingdom of Chechi, stung on the head by the scorpion guai in Peepa Cave, imprisoned within the golden symbol in the New West, captured in the golden light trap at the Temple of Yellow Flowers, had his heart gouged out in the kingdom of Bhikkhu, and endured the tightening headband curse numerous times, each instant squeezing his head until it almost resembled a gourd. Through bodily harm and mental torment, only he could guide the rest of the journeyers to the foot of Mount Lingshan. If the golden If the golden armor rhino was truly transformed into the great sage's golden, if the golden armor rhino was truly transformed into great sage's golden armor, as they say, it indeed mirrored the great sage's dawn spirit, never yielding to defeat, even if his horn was shattered. It never lost resolve to charge into battle, standing resolute and ready to fight anew. His is not currently. You're banned from us, sir. Here you go, sir. This is. So you ran a scam. Oh, where. What battle? I'm sorry. And just remember. Got the rest of the money back. Okay. And people are calling this people. Gel Lunga waves, green claws like steel, crimson maul, breath turns to rain and wind with awe. Leaping waves, white crests arise, and the tides life's fate lies. Ancient texts record that the gel is a divine creature of the waters, capable of commanding fish to fly. When in water, it retains its divine nature. When out of water, it loses its divinity. That's interesting. In the village of Chen, there was a fisherman who, upon hearing Sun Wukong's tale of dismantling the Lingen Temple, learned of a Jiao that could command a fish in the river. Inspired, the fisherman wished to acquire the Jiao's skills, hoping to make the fish leap into its nets, thus saving everyone much labor. One day, while out fishing, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Soon, a fierce storm erupted, unleashing a torrential rain and violent waves. His fishing boat was overturned by the waves, disappeared without a trace in the blink of an eye. By a stroke of fate, as he sank to the riverbed, he encouraged the Jiao deity patrolling the river and was saved. The fisherman pleaded earnestly for the deity to teach him some skills. Moved by his compassion, Jiao deity taught him some practices of water beings. Several days passed without the fisherman's return. Everyone assumed he drowned in the storm. They prepared a simple coffin and had planned to erect a cenotaph in his memory. One day, of the funeral, a downpour ensued with a large Yao emerged from the river. It swept its long tail, bringing many fish ashore. The villagers rushed to the riverbank and saw the Jiao transform into a fisherman walking out of the river. Wow, they were both astonished and overjoyed. However, after returning home, the fisherman soon felt his spirit weary and only regained his vitality when he returned to the water. It was then that everyone realized that he could no longer live on land. Indeed, a few days later, the fisherman leapt into the waves and disappeared into the water, never to be seen again. I hate you so much. Hey, man. You know. You scared? See, I always found people, you know what's so weird? He's scared. You don't know. You don't know. So you don't know. Water would be fortune or misfortune hard to foresee, blaming heaven and earth, yet still bound to be. Better to find joy in simple ways, rider ways, and wait brighter days. Long ago, there stood a camphor tree that had grown for 1,000 years, its branches lush and verdant. One day, a natural disaster uprooted it, crashing into a river. Due to its immense size and weight, the narrow river could not bear the camphor tree, leaving it unstranded. A few days later, the villagers planned to drag it away for lumber. Unexpectedly, the camphor tree began to stir, transforming into a colossal four-legged wooden beast that lurked in the water. From that time on, any craftsman with ill intentions who approached would be hurled into the water by the beast, shrieking fear into their hearts. However, when children came to play in the river, it never frightened them. Instead, it would occasionally use its wooden branches to rescue those in danger of drowning. Over time, the villagers grew accustomed to its presence and named it the Waterwood Beast. One year, a wandering Taoist passed through the area and heard about the Waterwood Beast. He called out from the riverbank, "Are you not weary of being confined here? There are many of your kind elsewhere. You should consider leaving." The Waterwood Beast remained unmoved, and 2 more years passed. Then, during a season of relentless heavy rain, the river's water level rose even higher. The Waterwood Beast repeatedly battered against the riverbank, causing the villagers to flee to a neighboring village in fear. That night, the upstream riverbank gave way, flooding the downstream village. When flood waters finally receded, the villagers returned to find that the Waterwood Beast had vanished from the river bend. Okay, motherfucker. John, you said you. I don't understand. There should be more XP for that. They're Celestial Generals. I feel like there should be more XP for that. He says he's gonna kill my mom and they didn't know. Son of Stones, a young stone dwelling by the mountainside, from deep within where wonders hide, with hidden gifts that brightly gleams. Pure nature's charm within its dreams. According to celestial laws, mountain deities are forbidden from leaving their designated mountains without just cause. Should they be found wandering without reason, they would be dismissed and subjected to interrogation. Before the Son of Stones had come of age and was unable to assume the role of mountain deity, the Son of Stones was bound to remain a Yellow Wind Ridge. She had no choice but to send him alone to search for his father. Fearing for her son's safety on his journey, the Mother of Stones transferred a considerable portion of her stone essence to him before allowing him to depart. Unfortunately, as soon as the Son of Stones set out, he went in the opposite direction of his father. His father headed west while he went east, eventually arriving at Mount Huago. At first, he diligently searched every mountain he came upon for signs of his father. Should he find none, he would proceed to the next. Yet the charm and fascination of Mount Huago enticed him to stay. If queried about his greatest delight, it would certainly be the cricket known as the Fang-tailed General. Daily, he would sit on the mountain watching the cricket's soaring leaps and thudding landings, applauding with great pleasure. Gradually, he forgot entirely about his quest to find his father. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Figured out how to do it. Phase. Use that press. Dragon down. No, no. Thanking you.
Splendid! With these silly strands, you're all the more like Wukong. Just don't prance around with your might as he did. That monkey's got a stash of treasures. I'll scout around some more.
Fangtail General. That's pretty interesting. We got that from Fangtail General. Fangtail General, fiery tails upon his forehead, praying by the mountainside. The skilled one shuns the wars it dreads. The unskilled roars with reckless pride. The sage stone monkey, with his inherent wisdom, learning the ways of human manners and speech during his travels across various realms and later achieved mastery of the Tao at Mount Lingtai, setting aside his natural endowments. Let us now examine his later pursuits and enlightenment. When he left in a huff at Yongcho Stream, the old Lung King reasoned with him, and he returned to admit his mistakes. He abandoned arbitrary sections and always heeded sound advice. He forged brotherly bonds with Yaoguais, engaged in jests with immortals, and exchanged banter with Bodhisattvas. His amiable nature endeared him to all who were ever willing to offer their assistance. He had a sense of decorum and propriety. He had the ability to summon wind, rain, and could seek out lungs. He could transform into guides for scouting or borrow vessels when needed. In times of trouble, he sought the aid of higher beings, seldom relying on brute force. This fang-tailed general with multiple eyes on his head had a keen understanding of both himself and his enemies. He was adept at leaping and dodging, avoiding powerful foes whenever possible, and displayed a touch of the monkey's cleverness. It's no wonder the crown on the monkey's head grasped his nimble thoughts so well. Okay. How did I miss this area? Because I consider I already beat him. Poison Chief. Together we roam the world's far end. In shared hardships our spirits blend. With harmony our bond grows tight. Through though rootless we thrive in the light. From the peak of Mount Huago, struck by the mountain cleaver, many rocks and trees tumbled down. Among them was a cliff rock that had absorbed the essence of the universe for countless years. The axe's blow liberated it from its burdens, granting it the potential to turn into something sentient. That's interesting. Alongside this rock fell a crooked tree severed in half with broken roots and branches, appearing on the brink of death. The tree implored the cliff rock, "We once occupied the same place. Now I am nearing death. Please help me." The rock, perplexed, responded, "I'm but a mere rock. How can I offer you aid?" The tree explained, "You possess spiritual potential. If you would allow me to anchor my roots in your body for a few days, I might yet survive." The rock, mindful of its reputation, reluctantly consented. The tree entwined its ancient roots around the rock, securing itself firmly. When the rock expressed discomfort, the tree replied, "I am heavy and must bind tightly to prevent my fall." Months passed, and the tree's vines and roots had deeply embedded themselves into various parts of the rock. The rock enduring great pain, attempted to dislodge the tree with all its strength, but it felt as though it was being torn apart. The roots had merged with the rock, making separation impossible. Consumed by anger, the rock cursed the tree daily, and both harbored mutual resentment. Eventually, the crooked tree, now infused with the rock's spiritual essence, began to emit toxins and prey upon living creatures. This newfound power brought a strange harmony between them. Alas, how unexpected it is to witness a relationship once fraught with conflict transformed to one of mutual benefit. Yeah. Cool. I wouldn't even know this was here. Oh, he was. Alright, guys, that's all it for this one here. Rusty and 3 out. Peace with you. Then who you see later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.